The Supra's debut at the Detroit Auto Show drew a lot of excitement, especially from fans who have been anticipating for this day. We all know now that it will be called the Toyota Gr Supra. This is the first introduction of GR or Gazoo Racing to the US market. I don't know if throwing GR in there is for damage control if it fails, but we'll find out soon. It will come standard with a variation of BMW's inline-six turbo engine called the B58, rated at 335 horsepower and 365 pound-foot of torque, while the Z4 counterpart gets a higher rated B58 with 382 horsepower and 369 pounds of torque. This is likely due to the use of a different turbo and head design that I discussed in my technical video, which I'll link to above. An 8-speed automatic is the only transmission option, so no manual transmission for those wishing for one. There will be two trims, a base 3.0 starting at $50,920, and the top trim will be the 3.0 Premium with a price of $54,920. Since this will also be the introduction of the 5th generation Supra, there will be a limited production of 1,500 launch editions, which will have special colors and a production number placard. Really guys, this is nothing special here, only colors and a placard. The 6-cylinder's weight is estimated to be around 3,397 pounds, which is slightly lighter than the previous generation's estimated 3,450 pounds. Overall dimensions actually make the Supra wider and slightly shorter than the 86 or BRZ, which I'll get to in a bit. 0 to 60 times will be in the low to mid 4-second range, which would equate to a high 12 or low 13-second quarter mile for the drag racers out there listening. The issue at this point that I see is that the 4-cylinder will not be offered for the USA, which is a smart move by Toyota since it might intrude on BRZ or 86 sales, being that they are both now about the same size. And just to let you guys know, there are rumors that this might be the last generation we see the 86 or BRZ. The 4-cylinder Supra will be offered for other countries though in two trims. SZ with 194 horsepower and 236 pounds-foot of torque, and an SZR with 255 horsepower and 295 pounds-foot of torque. The 4-cylinder is supposed to be 150 to 250 pounds lighter with a 5.2 second 0 to 60, which should be a high 13-second quarter mile time and almost as fast as the 4th generation twin-turbo Supra. With the 6-cylinder starting around $50,000, the 4-cylinder might be around $40,000. That is a very rough guess on my end. So let's assume there is a $10,000 difference. This amount is basically your 2JZ swap money. Another option or issue, depending on which side you're on, is to use the $10,000 and modify the 4-cylinder turbo to be more powerful than the 6-cylinder. There are some benefits with the 4-cylinder since it's shorter and lighter, which should equate to a more responsive front end and also a better weight distribution. The 4-cylinder is actually starting to sound better and better. Bravo Toyota for not offering it here. We all know the 6-cylinder turbo's quarter mile numbers are not quick by today's standards, but let's go back to the real goal of the 5th generation Supra, and that was to beat the Porsche Cayman. That's already a hard job to do, but it would be more impressive to me if it was the 718 Cayman S. I think beating the Cayman S will put the Supra critics to rest, assuring it's no longer a Grand Tourer, it's now a sports car. We'll have to wait and see how it does on the track, especially against the Cayman. Let me know if you think the Supra will fail or succeed in the comments section below. I'll see you in the next one.